we go again.
It's Kennedy, my brother from another mother.
What's good, bro?
I got a question for you early. Early question for you.
All right, what's up?
Okay. Okay. How many people, and do you think it'll be worth it? How many people do you know that it would take for us to pull together and put together at least $10 million?
10 million?
10 million. You think we could put together 10 million with like 20 people? Scrape
Right.
together 10 million?
That's a lot of stack, bro.
It's a lot of money, huh? The
Yeah,
reason why I'm asking is this. I saw that Dame Dash was basically, we've been talking about this for a while.
right.
And so Dame Dash was talking about, Rockefeller, it's not just reasonable doubt that for a while, everybody has said that him and Jay-Z fell out.
Yeah,
And mainly it was centered around reasonable doubts. And Jay-Z wanted to own that. That's the original Jay-Z project, right? So Dame Dash came out and they were saying that, oh, Dame Dash is going broke, blah, blah, blah. He has a seller. So Dame saying, listen, no, it's not just reasonable doubt that's for sale. What's for sale is 1/3 of Rockefeller Records. Dame, Jay, and Biggs were the three that did it. So Dame is saying, no, you get the whole third of Rockefeller. And by owning a third of Rockefeller, you then own a third of Reasonable Doubts. But don't be coming with nothing less than 10 million. Now, I thought maybe 10 is an overstretch.
right.
So I'm just trying to see if maybe we need to pool together this money so that we can go ahead and own this portion of the rock, bro.
Bruh, we might need to do it. We might need to do it.
He said when you do it, listen, he said when you do it, right, you get the original Rockefeller chains. He's gonna come give them to you, right? As part of the purchase, though, bro. As like the proof of authenticity, though, bro, right? So
Yeah,
I'm just tripping because I'm thinking, like, listen, man, if think about it like this. If let's say if he's offering 10
yeah.
and we put together 5, you think Jay-Z wouldn't come to us and be like, hey man, I'll just go ahead and let me just get that up for y'all. I'll drop y'all whatever.
That'd be
Right.
dope.
If we
That'd be
if
dope.
we buy it from Dame for 5,
Yeah.
if he said no, let's say hypothetically 5, you think Jay might be like, listen, man, I'll give y'all cool 8.
It'd be a cool flip.
Listen, man, I gotta make a couple phone calls, man. We might have to do this though, bro.
Yeah, we have to call the bad guy now that he is
Yeah, man. He out here on tour.
yeah,
He out here
yeah,
all over the place. Now, every time I see him, he's in another city.
right.
He might listen, man. You
Yeah,
might
get
be on to
everybody from
something though, man.
FTMG. Get everybody from
Yes.
FTMG. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But look, bro,
Everybody from FTMG.
we got a lot going on today. We got a lot going on today. We got special guests coming on. So let's
Yes,
get this
sir.
music popping off and then we'll get into it.
Let's do it.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
Slash Brothers Podcast, the greatest podcast of all time. The Slash Brothers Podcast, the greatest podcast
If you
of all time.
smell. It doesn't matter what your name
The
is.
Slash Brothers Podcast, the greatest podcast of all time.
Listen, if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe to the Slash Brothers YouTube and Facebook pages. We are live on both platforms at the same time. Click on the notification, click on the bell. You get the heads up whenever your boys in this on that thing. And by the way, because we've been saying this for quite some time, in the next couple of weeks, episodes will be back anywhere you stream podcasts. So you listen to podcasts on Apple, you listen to podcasts on Spotify, wherever you see them, you're going to see your boys in back in business. We're back with it. Happy about that. Exclusive. There we go. There we go. There we go. Give me my air horn.
Yes, sir. Yo, so we got a crew coming on. They do some special things with a bunch of business owners, a bunch of entrepreneurs. They got a show that's about to drop. But you know what? I'm not gonna spoil their thunder. I'm gonna let them explain everything. And we got the crew OKC coming up. And yeah, let's bring these boys to the stage
Let's
and
do
let's
it,
see
man. Let's
what's
do it. Let's do it.
Dun, 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 dun,
Got the air horn.
dun. We need the sirens. Where the sirens at? What's up? What's up, y'all?
what's going on with you.
What up, Ace? What up, Charlie? What's good?
What's good? You got everybody. We still got backstage.
Yeah. I'm gonna let them introduce them all, and I'm gonna bring them on as they introduce them.
Let's do it, man.
What's up? What's up? Well, it's the crew OKC. It's your boy Eugene.
I'm Devin.
And yeah, we've been together for almost 9 years, going on 9 years this year.
Okay.
So yeah, we're part of the cast, and I'll wait for everybody else to join, and they can introduce themselves.
All right, here we go. Bringing in BJ first.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
BJ, what do you do with the show?
So I'm the outcast. I'll say I'm the outcast now that's within this whole kerfuffle of a group of people. So you have dancers, you got rappers, singers, business owners, whether it be like lotions, just anything you can think of. There's somebody that you can reach out to get what you need, or make business moves, even if that's the case. But I'm previous military, so
Okay.
I came out as the friend of a friend, so I'm the peacemaker.
All right. Well, I'm gonna bring in the other two. We got is it Ev Deshawn and King Lex.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up?
What's going on, fellas?
What's going on? What's going on?
Not much. How are you?
We doing great, man. We just wanted,
What's good, y'all?
to chop it up with y'all, man, and see what you guys have going on and help promote any kind of way that we can. So we wanted to give the floor to y'all to kind of explain what you guys do, what you guys have going on, and how people can connect with you and see what you guys are doing.
Well, I appreciate that. Well, we appreciate that as a cast in general. We'll let y'all come up here and do our thing. I guess I'll kick it off, and then I'll pass it to all of our creatives, all our cast members and everything. I was awarded an opportunity to executive produce and star in and bring a new franchise from Dallas up here to Oklahoma City. I'm on the crew. Season 2, we are actually filming in Dallas, so this will be our second franchise of the network as we're starting to roll out more and more as CRW TV. So as I got onto that platform last year, they came to me and they said that they wanted to do a different franchise in a different city with all new people that ain't nobody in the scene, and my name came up being a part of Oklahoma's gay community and creative community because I used to live here for a little bit of time. Mm-hmm. And so we sat down with Wuda and his staff, who's are the executive producers of the whole Crew TV franchise, and they sat with me and they went over their ideas about what they wanted to do. And so what the baseline of what we're doing is that it follows me coming back to Oklahoma City from Dallas, and as me as a fashion stylist, creative director, and doing different things within the community, gathering up some friends that are creatives as well, bringing some more exposure and light to our day-to-day struggles. Mm-hmm. Also showing us trying to break into different industries and showing our entrepreneurship, and then also just trying to maneuver through this thing called life and friendships as best as we possibly can. And just trying to put some more positive Black light onto Oklahoma in general was the key for me actually bringing this whole thing here, and to shine some light on these talented individuals that I have grown up with, been around, and have some really good history with. So I'm really excited to see like all the things that come from it. And on top of that, I brought on Alex as one of our co-executive producers. He's also starring in it, and everybody here is extremely talented what they do, extremely deserving of this opportunity. I feel like we got some great things that people are going to be interested in seeing, and I think it's going to be dope. I think it's going to be some history with groundbreaking shit for us.
Now, you said that this is going to be season 2. So in season 1, is that just the Dallas aspect of it?
So in Dallas, we have 2 seasons.
Okay.
This will be season 1 of Oklahoma City. So this is an all new franchise that we're extending to the network. So Oklahoma will be in season 1, we'll be doing season 2. Well, we've just finished season 2 of Dallas, and we're going into season 3 after this comes out. So we're trying to do kind of like the Love and Hip Hop, like building the kind of stages where one season in, we go to a different franchise, and another season, and just trying to connect it all in one.
Okay.
Nice. So I got a question for you. So this is one of the things that's kind of interesting because I think that so for me, right, I'm out here in Atlanta and I'm one of those people that think that the world revolves around Atlanta, right? But I've always considered like Oklahoma. We're originally from Texas, right? But Oklahoma would be like a third home for me. I go there all the time. I got my best friend out there, I got my nieces, nephews. Met a lot of dope people out there in Oklahoma City, right? But a lot of people don't know a whole lot about Oklahoma City. I think that from my perspective, right, I've always thought that talent wise, like there was this, like Oklahoma City was this untapped market for talent. But what do you guys expect for people to see in general? Like I know that you said everybody is richly talented and everybody's dope at what they do. But what level of talent are we talking about?
I mean, once you tune in, you're going to see the level of what really comes out of Oklahoma. Like we really do have some of the most talented people here. We just need to hone our craft a little bit more. In Oklahoma, it's a little competitive, and that's why we're not pushed out there as far as like other artists from other cities and whatever they're doing. Like I just feel like we're so competitive, so we're a little behind the times when it comes to stuff like that. But
I believe also,
I mean, we support who's popular, and that's just what it is.
So that's interesting you say that, right? Because from my limited experience with the entertainment scene, right? I've always had this feel from Oklahoma City that the one thing I think that makes again Atlanta a little different from a lot of cities. I think LA is kind of close to it too, is this willingness to collaborate. I mean, do you guys see that in Oklahoma that you see a lack of the collaboration because of the competition? That it's hard for like a creative to collab with another creative because of the competition of everybody trying to get to the top.
Well, it's funny you say that because there's so on my Ace Kennedy page right now, right? They having arguments about artists getting paid for shows out here. And I'm just like, bro, y'all do realize that we performing in the same show. Like we in the same place.
Yeah.
Like it is a lot of people that think they're bigger than they are. And I'm like, I hope y'all understand that. Like when I'm singing the national anthem at the Thunder games in front of 12,000 people, that I'm not getting paid for that. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of times when you're talking about getting paid, there's a level of certain things you're not getting paid for because it's not about the fee. It's more about the exposure, the connections that you make. Because every show I go to and perform at, I know for a fact that I'm reconnecting or connecting with somebody new. But Alex, you said you had something you was about to say.
No, I was gonna say, I feel like Oklahoma has a lot of talented people here. I feel like what is our problem is lack of exposure, which is what this show is for. The show is really going to put a spotlight on people that don't necessarily always get it, or that's been grinding really hard. Being a producer in this show, I really wanted everybody to have a moment to shine because I feel like everybody on this show has been grinding and trying to get themselves out there. So I feel like, it definitely is a competition, but I think there's a community for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's a community out there for everybody to shine, everybody to grow. So you just got to find your community. That's what my journey was, like finding your audience. I feel like once you find your audience, it's going to do nothing but grow.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, but on this cast, like you see, like Evan's been doing content, been making things, being a creative, and exposure would, take them to the next level, like seeing them more. I've been doing my thing, Devin been doing his thing, so you are so right when you say that. Like,
yeah,
finding our community.
So here's what I think is funny. So here's what's funny because there are people who are diehard reality fans, right? Diehard. So I got a question for y'all that's twofold, right? So mainly for Gene and Dev, like what is that like with y'all being? So I know that everybody else, you got BJ, he's solo, right? You got Lex, it's y'all too. So what is that like for y'all to be on a reality show, right? That y'all are together 9 years. That's exposing your reality. But I would imagine that your walk of you being in your profession, your industry, right? That's a different walk. 9 years. That's a good bit of some tenure, right? So what is that like for y'all? Trying to break through, right? Trying to like what is that for being a couple though? That's a different dynamic.
I think that it gives us, both of us that I feel like support within each other that the rest of the cast probably doesn't have.
And we also do photography, and we work a business together. So
Yeah.
we've been working together in through our relationship together, So
Right.
we
Yeah,
got that another layer of that.
See,
yeah,
I think so.
it's
What is
also gonna showcase our obviously our businesses. Not
Mhm.
only are we photographers, but he's also a barber slash singer slash
Dancer.
actor slash dancer. So it's just showcasing that, shedding more light on our business side, but also giving a different look into our relationship that the world doesn't usually get to see.
Yeah, we don't share too much. We got to keep some
Well,
stuff.
yeah. But
absolutely
here's what's interesting though. So BJ, I think that one of the things that I'm wondering though, right? Because you say you're the outcast though, right? Like when we say reality, like organically reality, like how does that work for you? If like are people getting the authentic versions of y'all? Like is it real
Oh yeah.
real reality? That's what I want to know.
Well, see, that's going to be the test for everybody. Now that you have this platform, we're going to see what you do with it. And it's up to you to control that narrative. Like for me, I'm going to say this right now. Ain't nobody going to be like, oh, you ain't a business owner, this, that, and the third.
Mhm.
I came pretty much because I pretty much was stationed out in Oklahoma City in 2017. Got out the military. So I just been, chilling, traveling, catching up on time. But you have a lot of people getting this exposure and you're gonna see what they do with it. I'll say that.
okay. Let me ask this. We've been talking about the talents and the cast. What does everybody do?
You want to go down the line?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Devin and Eugene.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm mainly just a photographer. I've been shooting for about 4 years. I do a lot of content for Gene, for his dance videos and stuff, but we also work together doing photo shoots for like maternity shoots, graduations, weddings, all types of things of that nature. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do.
Yeah. I'm a licensed barber here in the state of Oklahoma. I help people. I'm not the typical barber because ain't nothing about Jeannie typical. You feel me? But I help people with alopecia, with like who are balding. I help them with custom hair units. So I've been doing that for about 3.5, 4 years. I'm a thespian. I grew up in the theater. You feel me? I've done a lot of shows from The Color Purple, Dream Girls. The list goes on and on. I am a singer, a dancer, an actor, and you will see some of that being displayed here on the show. We had a couple of events we've thrown, and I got to showcase my singing a little bit. I danced at the Pride event this year. So yeah, that's a little bit of what that's who I am.
That's what's up.
And just to give you away, I'm just a personality for the most part. I got out of music a long time ago. I fell out of love with it. So that's my honest to God truth. But I used to be in theater, Dream Girls every 28 hours. We did plays for, police violence, all that good stuff out of Kansas City back when I was living there.
Okay.
But
I didn't know that.
I've been everywhere. But I'm just the muscle of the group, the piece and the muscle. I'll say that.
My name is Lex. I am born and raised here in OKC. I moved to Dallas in like 2018, and I started a podcast, my hashtag No Filter with King Lex. I started that in 2020. Was doing that from about 2020 to about 2024.
Oh snap!
Looks like we're getting back on. There we go. There we
There
go.
you go. Oh, that's fast.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. But I've been able to become a producer for this show, and it's really launched me into like production. So right now I'm starting to getting production together for my first short film that I'm getting ready to put together. So I'm really getting that together. Was able to find location here yesterday, so I'm happy about that. So things are really coming together. So be on the lookout for that.
I'm from Virginia originally. I moved in Oklahoma when I was 20, and after that, I moved to Dallas 3 years from there. But I'm a published fashion stylist and creative director. I work with Cavalli, Nike, Peloton, Dolce & Gabbana, a few trips with like different malls and stuff like that. Outside of that, I do DJ and do music. I produce and sing and rap, and just try to do a lot of things for the community. And I'm starting an organization here soon, shortly as well too, that I started doing, and I bought Ballroom to Oklahoma as well. So I do a couple of different things within the community too.
So now is the season? I know you guys were working for the reunion show. When has the episodes dropped yet? Like
No.
Okay.
The first episode doesn't drop.
Promo in September at the beginning of next month, and then it's going to air in October.
Okay.
October 7th.
The season,
October
the
7th
episodes
will
are.
be when the first episode drops. That's when you get it'll be a 7-week run.
Okay.
And they're episodic then, so they're gonna come on weekly, not all at one time. Just
no, it'll be every Monday night on Crew TV on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope. So I thought this is what's funny to me. So I'm wondering here, with all of the things that y'all actually are doing, this is a lot of talent, right? Are y'all really getting the opportunity to really showcase every individual, or do you really just barely scratch the surface? Because I'm thinking like, Gene, if you cut hair, if you dance, you sing, you do all of these things, all right? And then Lex, if you do it, you got your bag. Like, it's a lot. How do y'all have how do y'all have time now to we over here struggling between just working and doing just music, right? But y'all got a lot more than that though, man. How do you have time, one, to juggle all that, but for two, to fit all of that into 7 weeks of
I'm gonna be honest, just speaking from a production standpoint, it's hard. We are definitely trying to showcase everyone. Like one thing us as production, we really want to showcase everybody. You know what I'm saying? We want to be fair all across the board. Also, we want a good show. So, you know what I'm saying? It has to be things within that, drama within that. So it's hard trying to get everybody, you know what I'm saying, to get it all together. Our creator, he's not even in Oklahoma City. So he's having to come out to Dallas to even coordinate that. And then you have almost 15 people trying to correlate a schedule. It's hard to get it together, but I feel like what we have captured for this season is really going to at least give people at least a taste of what's to come and who these people are and what they can do.
Yeah, I respect that. Yeah, I really.
Okay, now let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Okay, for most people who are really into reality TV, everyone loves some good old-fashioned tea, right? The tea sippers love some tea. And listen, Gene and Deb, I'm looking at y'all because y'all are the couple now, right? I'm just sitting here thinking like, it's like y'all might be the ones. Y'all might be the ones.
We didn't scratch the surface a little bit, but you know, it's always gonna be us against the world. You feel me?
Yeah,
but we're always gonna have each other's back, and that's no matter what, right or wrong or indifferent. It's what we talk about, like what we go through. We're gonna talk about. If he was wrong, I ain't gonna never tell him he was wrong in front of nobody. We're gonna have that conversation when we to ourselves. You feel me? When we, you know,
but you talking about
Say
No,
that
no.
right now. I would never hear the end of it if my wife heard you say that right now.
But here's the crazy part. You said the Tito. BJ already said he was the peacemaker and the muscle. So I know.
Yes.
And the outcast.
Right. Well, it's a few more of us, and some of us have really big personalities.
Right.
Especially when a little liquor is involved, we get a little bit riled up. So you're gonna see all of that unfold on this show. Listen, the last 2 weekends, 3 weekends have been craziness.
Yeah.
And
Y'all
I
ain't
can
fight.
give it
Y'all,
up to
hold
Bryce.
on. Y'all ain't getting fighting. Y'all ain't physical fighting out here, right?
No,
No.
not yet. It ain't got there. No.
I want to say y'all throwing them hands out there.
Hey, anything is possible, and you got to kind of expect anything. But so
Reality
far, things have just got really escalated and really heated. I've been a part of one of those moments. Somebody tried to test my gangster, but but I held my ground, and I'm not one to hold grudges.
You'll see a lot of carrots getting dangled. We can tell you that. You'll see a lot of carrots getting dangled.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Have y'all all seen the episodes already?
No.
Okay.
No, they haven't.
And the other question, let's see here. What were some of the highlights of, without spoiling the show, what are some of the highlights that you guys are excited for people to see about the show?
Just from a producer standpoint, and for somebody that's starting in this too, that's getting a chance to see it, I like just seeing everybody growth, honestly, from a standpoint of like, I left Dallas 10 years. I mean, I left Oklahoma almost 10 years ago.
Right.
And then coming back and seeing my friend group and being able to bring an opportunity like this so we can push things forward.
Mm-hmm.
And then just seeing where we were at one point to seeing where we are now is the highlight to the whole thing for me. Because I really have like some deeply rooted relationships and ties to each and every one of these people that's on this cast. And I just want to see them do good regardless of where we are in our individual lives or how we feel about each other, anything like that. Like, it's just amazing to see like the opportunity come full circle and shit. So that's the highlight for me. And then I just love to see everybody really taking it serious on some real shit. Cause in Oklahoma, this shit can get kind of crazy. People be like hating, and they got so many other things. Cause outside of us just being a black cast, we're a gay cast, and people starting and news travel fast here. So as soon as people start seeing that we doing something or we going viral for shooting our production behind the scenes, and all these people got thoughts and opinions about shit that we doing, and we ain't even put nothing out there yet. And then it's a Bible state, it's a racist state, it's a lot of things that we fighting against that we trying to put out there, and we putting ourselves on the forefront of it too. So I think that's a big part. That's a highlight for me, is that a lot of people my friends are putting themselves on the forefront to produce something great as an opportunity, not only for us as individuals, for other people to see or the next generation to see, but for ourselves in general. That's the part that's really making me excited about this whole thing.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this then.
Go ahead.
Ace. Go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna ask how many. So for the Oklahoma cast, how many cast members is it?
It's everybody besides myself. Everybody that is the only person that's really
number wise?
BJ.
Yeah.
How many 10 cast members?
10 cast members. Okay.
Yeah.
10 cast members.
Go ahead, Charlie.
With one woman. It's one girl on it. One woman on there.
Okay.
And she bad. Y'all got to tune in. Y'all got to check her out.
Wait. Now, how banging are we talking about now? Like,
she's beautiful.
You
talking about Raven?
Don't play with Ray.
Listen, tune in.
Very good.
Tune in and find out.
So listen. I do got a question that's probably on the more serious side of things, right? Because I think that if you said a lot of things that's interesting, you was talking about some of the hate that you guys can kind of get. You talk about the makeup of the cast and everything like that. And I think that what you guys are doing has potential to be a very big opportunity to put this spotlight on Oklahoma City that you guys said that you guys have never really seen, reflective of the talent that you guys actually have in the city. Like I said, it's one of my favorite places to go. And I think that I appreciate Oklahoma City for what it is, but I'm a visitor, right? So I'm wondering that from y'all's perspective, though, right? Do you guys see like a sense of responsibility now to say, all right, now that Ace and I, we have our podcast and we typically try to use our platform to talk about different things, to highlight different things, to do whatever, right? And you really feel like, from our own perspective in our world, this is our voice and our platform. But you guys now have something that's a bit that could be bigger, right? Like when we look at things like from my perspective, you know, for people who are connoisseurs of reality TV show, that becomes their reality or what they actually think about everything that's popping in y'all city. So, like, what level of responsibility do y'all see that comes with that? We the ones, right? We for y'all saying we the ones that put the spotlight on the city, though, right? That's a big deal to me. But I want to know from y'all, how do y'all see that?
I feel like we're gonna be the fourth. Honestly, I thought about this a lot before we even got started with this whole thing, or the opportunity even came up for us to do it. I feel like we're gonna be opening a floodgate for fashion, for conversations, for ability for people to see each other. There's a lot of attention on us right now, just by the Thunder and the playoffs and all this other stuff. So we catching this wave at the right time from a producer standpoint, but going back to your question and what you're saying there, I feel like we are going to be the forefront of a lot of things, and it's a huge responsibility to hold, honestly. But I feel like we are all in good favor of holding that shit. To be honest with you, I feel like we are all representable, good characters. We are all solid, especially when it comes to like our family value and the way that we carry each other, the way that we ride for each other, the way that we hold each other down, the way that we present opportunities to each other. Like, it's a sense of people need to learn that to be able to connect more. Like, Oklahoma has a lack of connecting, and I'm not just talking like within our friend group and stuff like that. I'm talking about in general. Like y'all was saying earlier, it's all about networking, connecting, and being around each other and seeing how you can build the community up and see what other people got to offer. And there's so many of these younger kids that don't get a chance to do none of this stuff because they don't see it, especially here. They don't get a chance to see Eugene. They don't get a chance to see Alex doing a podcast. They don't get a chance to see theater. They don't get a chance to see music. They don't get a chance. I met some kids recently that I was talking to. They ain't never been to the club. They ain't never been in a DJ. They ain't been no parties or nothing like that. So they don't know how to like engage in rooms. So you don't know how big of a step it is and a leap it is for them to see people coming together, doing shit, coming together, creating shit, building stuff, trying to get stuff off the ground. So that's just my point. I hope that somebody else can chime in with that.
Yeah, just being from Oklahoma, I think that it's a huge responsibility, and I'm glad that we are actually on the forefront. Telling the stories. Who better than us? And not trying to be cocky or brag, but like when you've been doing something for so long, and you've been grinding and hustling and waiting on your time and waiting on your moment, and then all of a sudden it's like not only are you in it, but you're in it. You look to your left, you look to your right. It's somebody you know. Right. You are getting exposure with the people that you've been knowing and getting to know even better. So it's like for Lex, for example, I've been knowing Lex, but we go way back. But now we getting a chance to, I get to come to his house and his birthday parties. Now I'm getting a chance to get to know him a little bit more. So we're growing together. You'll see all that. You'll see so much on this show, and what you gotta say?
Oh, we finished.
Oh yeah. So it's a time, y'all. We really are, doing Oklahoma proud. Like that's a big thing.
I feel like people need to know the value of putting your people on. Like, understand how important it is to put your people on that you see deserving shit in, that you see them grinding and working hard. Just pinpointing what Eugene said off of that. Like, it's so important to recognize your people and the talent that they got, because so many I'm sorry to say it, and I don't know if you can say the N-word and shit like this, but niggas be hating. And they usually be in your people in your own goddamn crew. And it be your people that be right next to you and shit like that you don't see. So it's big for you to be able to tap your people on the shoulder and be like, yo, I still respect you. I still love you. I see you. I got this for you. I got this. I got that. Because the same person that opened that door for you might be the same person that might open it for somebody else. Or that same table that you're trying to build, somebody might need to pull up a chair to that table and build something there at that table with you. And it's for us as Black people, honestly, to remember to keep that motherfucking door open. That's the thing, because we get our shit, and every time that we get something, we always take it and run instead of leaving it open for other people to learn and build off of or to eat off of it. Like, I'm tired of that. So
we be trying to gatekeep. We be trying to gatekeep.
Yes. We don't need no more of that.
And I believe representation is important as well.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
feel like our cast is very diverse. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, it kind of breaks that myth of what a gay black man is, because you're gonna see so many variation of that, and you also see the human of who we are as well. I feel like also we show people that you can go after your shit just as much as we going after ours. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I feel like it's gonna inspire. I hope that it inspires people to, you know what, if they do it, we can do it too.
That's
Yeah.
what's up. Well, look, man, before we get y'all out of here, is there anything else you want to leave for us? Make sure that you tell us again the time, the date that it comes out, and where we can actually look for the show. Because yeah, I know some folks want to check it out.
Y'all, go ahead, Alex.
Oh, my bad. No, but it'll be released. The first episode will be released October 7th on CRW TV. It's on YouTube. We'll definitely make sure you get the link. But yeah, check us out. We'll be dropping a trailer soon. We're getting that together. So yeah, be on the lookout. And yeah, we gonna be coming hard. We're gonna be coming hard.
Let me ask y'all this real quick. This. Okay, so we go back and forth because I list everything, right? My whole world revolves around lists. I got to ask y'all some questions. This will tell me what I think I need to know about y'all. All right, 2 choices here, right? Beyonce or Whitney Houston?
It's Whitney Houston for me.
We love Whitney. We do.
Well, okay, I'll go first.
That stepped on top of allowed Beyonce to.
Well,
To
me, there's no. You can't compete.
No. Beyonce
I'll answer it.
or Whitney Houston?
I'll say Whitney.
One of the two.
Because if there was no Whitney, there wouldn't be a Beyonce.
Okay.
Mariah.
Here we go.
Mariah.
Okay.
Yes, this is
No.
who I love the
Okay, here
most.
we go.
This is who I love the most.
Here we
He's
go.
a lamb. He's a lamb.
Beyonce or Taylor Swift?
Boy,
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Okay, here we go. Just gonna tell me what I need to know. LeBron James or Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan. Play.
I'm gonna go with Jordan.
I'm a
right,
say
here we go.
answer C, Kobe Bryant.
There's always one. There's always one.
Gotta be one. You see the purple.
Always one. It's always one Kobe fan that jumps into the. There's always one. Okay, here we go. The Wire or Game of Thrones?
The Wire.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
I
don't even know what the Wire is.
Right, I ain't seen it the one. Don't judge me.
Okay, here we go. Prince or Michael Jackson?
Ooh,
Michael Jackson.
That's
you
hard.
cannot put these
Michael
people
Jackson.
together.
Michael
That's
Jackson.
really hard, but
What are you
I
talking-
love them for different reasons. I love
Right.
Prince because he's like a true musician. He knows how to play the instruments. And
Right.
Like, I love him for that, but also I love Michael because of just who he is. Like, of course, everybody loves Michael Jackson.
Musicianship too.
So it's really hard for me to pick between those.
You doing too much with all that. Like you can't put all these people
Here we go.
like
This
that.
this tells me everything I need to know. Here we go. This tells me everything I need to know. Here we go. Usher or Chris Brown?
Usher.
I'm from VA, so it's gonna be Chris
Usher.
Brown for me. It's
This
gonna be
Back
Chris
Confessions
Brown for
album
me.
beat anything that Chris Brown has put out. I'm sorry.
Chris Brown's music just feel good, you know. But Usher's do too.
That Confessions album is a legendary album that will go down in history forever.
But if we were looking at
Front to back.
entertaining, though,
Wait, what you say?
but if we're looking at entertaining, though,
I'm not.
okay.
All right, here go the next one. Here go the next one.
Look, we can't be listening to 37 songs on the track. Every
Facts.
We too busy dancing and singing and
47 to be exact.
Yeah.
47. All right, here we go. Living Single or Martin?
Living Single.
Oh, it depends on which era you grew up in. I'm gonna have to.
No. No defend. If you are deciding for the whole world,
You know what?
Living Single or Martin?
When I was
Martin.
younger, I
It
was
was
such a Martin fan.
Martin,
I
but
discovered
however
Living
comma.
Single when I got older.
Yeah.
And I love Living Single now.
Yeah.
Like I'll play that before Martin, but I love Martin too.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have
Last
to give it
one.
to Living Single. I'm gonna have to give it to Living
Last
Single.
one for y'all. Last one for y'all. Sooners or Cowboys?
Boy, Sooners all day.
Sooners.
Sooners.
What you talking
Oh,
about?
wow.
Oh, you? What you mean?
It's still Longhorns all day long.
They
Though, so
crimson.
Longhorns all day long.
we Longhorns all day long. So at least let me
They
get the
crimson
post to
white.
see what's up with y'all, man. Listen.
All right, look, before we get y'all out of here, we did have a serious question. How did y'all hear about the Slash Brothers podcast?
Okay, so I actually found out about the Slash Brothers podcast through the Black Facebook Market.
Yeah.
I went on there and I did some research, like do. Like I need some podcasts we can hop on.
Yeah.
So I went on there. It was a long list of people. I just randomly start hitting people up. Like, can we come on your show? Can we come? You know, we got a show coming out. Can we come? Y'all responded.
So thank you.
Seriously, thank y'all.
Thank y'all.
Yeah,
No,
listen, when y'all do y'all reunions, y'all recaps, whatever y'all season enders, we gotta tap in with y'all and see how
Yeah.
Gotta have y'all back.
things are panning out, though, man.
Yeah.
Have y'all back
Yeah,
on, though, man.
thank
This
you.
is real dope.
Absolutely.
Can I-
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Can I say something real quick? I'm
Sure.
sorry. The show is definitely bigger than just the music, just the artistry, just it's their personal journey and deeper within their own lives. So
Mhm.
you never want to get people, music, song, performance. It's bigger than that. You know what I mean? So
Right.
just remember, yes, it's a music based or talent, whatever based show, but they're human beings at the end of the day with their own, ins and outs. So look forward more so into their journey and decision making and going forward. So just saying.
Yeah. Absolutely make sure that y'all put the
That
link.
was such a peacemaker thing to say. Too,
Yeah.
by the way. It was very much a peacemaker thing.
When we need it.
Yeah, but make sure y'all send us that link, man, so that we can tap in and like we said, once the show wraps and you guys get the reunion and everything, we want to have y'all back so we can talk about the episodes and re-tap in and see what we can do with that from there.
For sure. And when they drop that trailer, I'll send it to y'all. Y'all, we'll stay updated. We'll stay in touch.
Well, look, man, we appreciate y'all for joining us.
Thank you so
This is
much.
the Crew OKC, and we look forward to the season starting October 7th. Every Monday, 7 episodes dropping. And this is the Crew
TV,
OKC.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Appreciate
Thank
y'all.
y'all for having us.
Absolutely.
No doubt, man. This was dope.
Thank you all.
Real dope.
Bye, y'all.
Yo, it was real dope, bro. I'm not
It was
gonna
real
hold
dope.
you.
It was
That
real dope. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's from the aspect of, we watch reality TV every once in a while and stuff too. So the fact that somebody in Oklahoma City is doing it, and from that perspective, I think it's gonna be dope, man. And I think it's gonna open a lot of doors for them, especially because they already have something going within the Dallas community. So it's just gonna pick up, man. That's pretty dope.
That's always a thing though, bro. Like I see a lot of people though from Oklahoma City move to Dallas. Like it seems like Dallas and Oklahoma City is very connected. Because I know a lot of people who have, a few people who I've known from Oklahoma who have moved to Dallas though, bro.
Right.
It's
So
the next big major city though. So I don't know.
since we were talking about artists, right? I had a question for you that I wanted to get your opinion on. We talked about Post Malone some times ago, right? And when we first saw Post Malone, he was a rapper, right?
White Iverson.
Huh?
White Iverson was the first time I saw him. He was a rapper.
Okay. And then he transitioned to like more of the pop star. And now he has the country album that's out. How do you feel about Post Malone?
So, bro, listen. Post Malone. This is gonna sound crazy. Post Malone reminds me of what I think Paul George is. He's the music entertainment's Paul George in the sense that I think that everything that people say about him is true or there's a lot of truth in it, right? Amazingly talented guy, right? Facts. Started out, listen, I tried my best to not like Post Malone.
Yeah.
Because I thought, okay, you know what? He's a white dude, he's a white rapper from Texas. We got Paul Wall, so I've seen this before, so I know that I can like that, right? And then when I saw that he got into more of the pop rock lane and kind of left behind the hip hop aspect of it, I was like, yo, did he just kind of like use
Appropriate.
hip hop to
Yeah.
get on? Because listen, we've seen it before. Justin Bieber had a more R&B feel when he first came out.
Right.
We've seen Justin Timberlake ride a little bit more R&B when he came out with a lot of his pop
Solo
stuff,
stuff.
solo stuff. Miley Cyrus came out heavily aligned with Mike Will made it and then left it to the side. So I think that we've seen some history of white artists kind of piggybacking off of hip hop and R&B to further how they're viewed on other aspects of it. Like even if we want to go to it, we could even say, not Christina Aguilera, but Britney Spears had a lot of Neptune's production on her stuff, though, right? So we've seen them kind of ride this wave. And Post Malone is one of the people where I think that the bad part about it is he does everything well,
That's
right?
what,
So when I say
exactly.
he does everything well, and that's why I say he's Paul George, bro. He is the music version of he does everything well. And listen, I haven't listened to the country album, but I know that if I listen to it, I'm gonna like it, bro.
Yeah. That's so
He
that's kind
don't
of
miss though, bro.
yeah,
He
yeah.
don't miss though, bro.
And I think where I respected him is when I saw his tiny desk, right? And I saw that you can just tell the dude is extremely talented. Like whatever he puts his mind to, he can
Yes,
just do
bro.
it. Like
It's
it doesn't feel fake to me. Like it
It
feels
doesn't feel fake. Listen, listen,
yeah,
listen. That is the thing. Listen, that is the thing. That when I wanted to not like
yeah,
Post Malone, like listen, when I wanted to not like Post Malone, and then I heard Sunflower, and I can't. Every time I hear the song, I can't. I sing along to it every time. I wanted to not like Post Malone because I said, "Oh, he ain't even a rapper." And
right.
then he said, "100 minute bucket is on me. 100 minute is on me. That bitch is a story. It's a story. Why?" And I love the song. And listen, I wanted to not like Post Malone so bad, but I can't help but like him though.
Yeah.
He's so likable, and his music, he's so good though, bro. And
But he
so what
also
do I?
looks like a cool person though.
Yes, yes. And
Like he looked like you could just hang out with him. Like he just looks so down to earth.
I'm gonna be honest. I think that what I also believe is that I don't think that any black artist can do what Post Malone is doing. I
Right.
don't think that a black artist would be able to go from rap and be just as accepted by the rap audience as he would if he went to a pop audience and then jumped and went to country or rock. Like I don't think that those audiences would be as accepted of a black
Ab-
Post Malone.
Absolutely not. I mean, we see it with Beyonce. When she tried to
Facts.
go country, you saw the pushback from that. But even what Bo didn't Bob kind of switch up a little bit?
So Bob was a little different though, man, because I think that Bob kind of came out with this. So Bob, listen, ultra talented guy, plays several instruments and just has all this talent that's just all within him. But I think that what happened is that because I think that he came off as a rapper first. Yeah, Andre 3000 was the only rapper that we had ever seen just carrying an instrument, right? He played the guitar that I'm aware of. And I could be wrong, but I'm talking about like I don't think that people was prepared to see Bob the artist versus the rapper. So when he came out and he started doing like these rap songs that had the pop feel to it, the Bruno Mars features, the very safe radio friendly music, and I love that about him. And I think that Bob kind of tried to go a different direction and fell back off the scene for music for a little while. But I love that you always say, "Oh yeah, you always want to change somebody. You always want somebody to change." I wish Bob never changed. I literally wish that all Bob did was make pop rap songs of the first album. Like that was where because I thought that it was a lane that nobody else was doing at the time at the level that he was doing it, bro. It's why I think that Big Sean. It's why I always tell when we were talking about the last week, where I would love to see Big Sean just do only chick records because I think that that's what I like to listen to him personally.
Right.
But there are other artists who I like to listen to them do like I like Fabulous, but I like Fabulous as a feature on chick raps. I think that he does them, and I think that Tatum was saying that Fabulous is like the ultimate rap feature, right?
Yeah.
And I think that like certain things, but I also think that you might not want to be known for just that. But I think that you could ride that as what representation of what you do, as long as you're really good at it. And so, but Post Malone though, man, he's so good though, bro. But I tried to not like him, bro. But I've never heard a song by Post Malone that I dislike, bro.
See, and I thought I remembered you not liking him because it was around like the freshman cover fiasco that happened, and then we
Yeah.
were talking about it, and then we hadn't really checked back in. But yeah, that's definitely
I tried to listen. I tried because I just thought, like when I heard him and he was white, when I first heard the White Iverson tape, I said, "Oh, okay, yeah, he there." And I thought that it gave me Paul Wall vibes because for being a Texan, that was my first reference of that, a white dude rapping. He didn't give me Eminem vibes or nothing like that though, bro. And I just thought that because I thought he was so good on the rap piece of it
Mhm.
that he would have stayed on that. And when he expanded out, it's like, all right, yeah. And so when people say, well, only a white guy can do that, like that's true as well. If you thought that he was a little bit of a culture vulture where he got on through hip hop, like there's some truth in that too. But it would be like if somebody who is a country artist purist, if they felt like, oh man, he just kind of invading my genre, and that would be truth in that. But I have no doubt that the album is gonna be good.
Yeah, absolutely.
That boy don't miss, man. He don't miss.
Yeah. What you got up for the week, bro?
So Dog, this was funny. Okay. I have one song that I want to record for my EP. One song. And the problem that I have with it is I made this, I made the song, I made the beat for it a while ago, and I have no idea where it's at. I don't have the session for it. I don't remember what I called the beat or nothing.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to recreate the vibes of this particular song. So I spent 30 minutes just 30 straight minutes of trying to find the right 808, bro. And listen, the song might not even make the EP, but it's very much what my EP is about. And I
Yeah.
feel like it would be the glue song, right? And so now, but for the week, I'm hoping to record this last song for the EP, so I can finally go ahead and put together my plan for rolling it out. So while I'm doing that, I also have I'm working on my rollout for my next single that I'm doing out here, though, man. That I'm
Yeah.
very, very, very excited about for On Top of the World. Been dropping a couple of little leaks of the clips of the video and everything, though. So that one's done. Already got the next couple songs that I'm trying to put on now. So it's all locked in this week, though, man. What's good with you though?
Oh, bro, I'm editing pictures. I went out and took some pictures of my homeboy's band. So I've been editing and getting that all tightened up. And that's about it for the week. I mean, I'm doing some production stuff as well. But yeah, just getting that stuff taken care of. I've been looking at a couple of new plugins from Waves that I'm interested in. So just narrowing stuff down, getting the studio, just locking everything in for the project.
You know what I think that you might want to check out since you were talking about plugins. I think that you might want to look at Waves Silk.
I've
It,
already been investing in it. Already looked at it.
okay.
I looked at
Yeah,
Silk,
yeah,
I've
yeah.
looked at Silk, and I've looked at Clarity.
Yes. So I think I think I may already have clarity. And this is I think I may have it anyway. I think I got it one time, everything was like $19 or something like that.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
Silk is the one. When I heard it, I said, "Oh yeah," I already thought this would be right up your alley.
Yeah. I'm a wait to see if they do something for Labor Day weekend. To see if they have a sale. So you know, they normally do something where you get buy one, get one. So I'm a probably wait to do that, but I'm investigating them now. Like I've been watching people work with them and stuff like that. So
Yeah, no, I think the silk is one that I think I'm also interested in very heavily though, bro. Yeah. But yeah,
yeah,
it's been pretty cool though, man. Back on the creative tip, but the visual side of it has been where I've been very, very, very excited to tap into it. So
yeah.
yeah. We back.
Well, that's what's up. Well, look, man, we the Slash Brothers all the way from ATL to OKC. We are the Slash Brothers. Thank y'all for joining us, and we will see y'all next time. We out.
A-time down.
It doesn't matter what your name
The
is.
Slash Brothers Podcast, the greatest podcast of all time. The Slash Brothers Podcast, the greatest podcast.
Can you
of
dig
all
it,
time.
sucker?